New Invictus Games CEO Scott Moore cuts off all ties between the Sussexes and Invictus Games after appointment. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were dealt a huge blow when they were eliminated from the Invictus Games, international sporting event for wounded, injured, and sick military personnel and veterans, founded and supported by Harry. The shocking decision was made by the new CEO of the Invictus Games Fund, Scott Moore, who took over the role in February of 2024. Moore, a veteran broadcaster and media executive, decided to cut all ties with Harry and Meghan, who've been embroiled in multiple scandals, controversy since they left the royal family and they moved to the U.S. Moore, who had more than 40 years of experience in media and sporting events, announced that Harry and Meghan will no longer participate in the planned Invictus Games that takes place in Vancouver and Whistler in 2025. Moore has also announced that Harry and Meghan will no longer be participating. They are not invited to the matches, nor are they allowed to use Invictus Games trademarks or logos for any of their projects or media initiatives. Moore also removed Harry and Meghan from the Invictus Games website and social media accounts and replaced them with other prominent figures and supporters of the games such as King Charles, Prince William, and Princess Anne. Moore's drastic move left Harry and Meghan stunned and angry. He's been the driving force behind the Invictus Games since they launched them in London in 2014. Harry, who served in the British Army for 10 years and did 2 tours of Afghanistan, is passionate and dedicated to aiming to support and empowering wounded warriors through sports and rehabilitations. Harry is also patron and chairman of the Invictus Games Foundation. The charity organizes and oversees the Invictus Games. Meghan, who married Harry in 2018, is also a vocal and visible supporter and ambassador for the Invictus Games and has accompanied Harry to several editions of the Olympics, or the Invictus Games including Toronto in 2017, Sydney 2018, and The Hague in 2020. Harry and Meghan have stated that Invictus Games is one of the most cherished and meaningful products that they've invested a lot of time into, also money and effort, to make it a success. They also stated that the Invictus Games were a personal and emotional connection for them as they met and fell in love at the Toronto Invictus Games and announced their pregnancy at the Sydney Invictus Games. Harry and Meghan also said that they had formed close and lasting friendships with many of their competitors and their families, and that they had been inspired and humbled by their stories and achievements. However, Moore denied Harry and Meghan's claims and accused them of using the Invictus Games for their own benefit and agenda. Moore has said that Harry and Meghan tarnished and damaged the reputation and integrity of the Invictus Games by exploiting and commercializing them for their media contracts and projects. Moore has said that Harry and Meghan betrayed and disrespected the Invictus Games community by abandoning and neglecting them after they left the UK and the royal family. Moore also said that Harry and Meghan showed no gratitude or loyalty to the Invictus Games Foundation by ignoring the undermining of its rules and values. Moore's decision was welcomed and applauded by many in the Invictus Games community, who were disillusioned and disappointed with Harry and Meghan's behavior and actions. Many say that Harry and Meghan lost touch and credibility with the Invictus Games, and that they became more interested in fame and fortune than service and duty. Many also say that Harry and Meghan are a distraction and nuisance to the Invictus Games, and that they have overshadowed the real heroes and the real stars, the game, their opponents, and their families. Moore's decision was also supported and approved by many within the royal family and in the public, who were outraged by Harry and Meghan's treatment of criticism of the domestic monarchy. Many people believe that Harry and Meghan are selfish, disloyal, and that they show no respect or compassion for the royal family or the country that gave them everything. Many also believe that Harry and Meghan were hypocritical and deceitful, that they lied and manipulated the public.